Hello everyone, welcome to solve this nice math Olympiad algebra problem. So here we have b to the power of 4 divided by b plus b plus b plus b is equals to 16, and we solve this problem for all the values of b. So I hope so you like this method, but if you have any other method in your mind, so please don't hesitate to write this method into the comment section. And first, you see here in the denominator we have b is added by 4 times, so we write it as b to the power of 4 divided by 4 times of b, and this is equals to 16. And further, in the next step, we move the term 4b from left hand side to the right hand side, and we obtain b to the power of 4 is equals to 16 is multiplied by 4 times of b. So you know about that 16 times 4 becomes here 64b, and in the next step we move the term 64b from right hand side to the left hand side, and we get b to the power of 4 minus 64b, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And in the next step we need to take common b from here, and when we take common b we get the remaining values are, from here we get b cubed minus, from here we get 64, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now in the next step we need to divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write b is equals to 0, and the second case is we write b cubed minus 64, and this whole equation is equals to 0. So this is the first root of the given equation, and from here we need to use here the nice cubic formula to solve this equation. But first we write this equation into the cubic form. So we have b cubed minus, we write the 64 as 4 cubed, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And here we first state the quadratic formula as, you know that if you have x cubed minus y cubed equals to x minus y times of x squared plus xy plus y squared. And you see here the base of this term is our x and the base of this term is our y. So we just need to substitute the values of x and y into the below formula, and this will be written as the first factor is x minus y, the value of x is b minus 4 times of b square plus this is xy, the value of x is b and y is 4 plus y square, so y is 4 square, and this whole equation equals to 0. And further, in the next step we need more simplifications, and now we divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write b minus 4 equals to 0, and the second case is we write b square plus 4b plus this 4 square becomes 16, and this whole equation equals to 0. So here we move minus 4 to the right hand side, and we get the value of b is equals to plus 4. So this is the first root of the given equation. And from here this is the quadratic equation, and here we use the quadratic we solve this quadratic equation by applying the quadratic formula. Otherwise, you know about that there are three methods to solve the quadratic equation. The first is factorization method, second one is completing square method, and the third one is by applying the quadratic formula. You can use any one of the method which you want, but here I can use the quadratic formula. And for this we need to write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to 4, and c equals to 16. And we state the quadratic formula as b equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So here we substitute all the values of a, b and c in this formula, and it will be written as so we have b is equals to, this is minus b, the value of b is minus 4 plus minus square root of b square, so b is 4 square minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 16, and it is divided by 2 times of a, and here our a is equals to 1. So further, in the next step we need more simplifications, and we have b is equals to minus 4 plus minus square root of this 4 square becomes 16 minus 4 times of 16, and it is divided by 2 times of 1 equals to 2. And in the next step, we need more simplifications, and we have b is equals to minus 4 plus minus. Here you see that inside the square root sign, we have 16 with a common value, so that when you take common 16, we get the remaining values are 1 minus 4, and it is divided by 2. Further, in the next step, we have b is equals to, this is minus 4 plus minus. We know about that the square root of 16 becomes 4 times of square root of 1 minus 4, and we know that 1 minus 4 becomes minus 3, and it is divided by 2. So finally, you see here inside the square root sign, we have a negative sign. You know that when negative sign appears inside the square root sign, so this will becomes here iota, and we get minus 4 plus minus 4 times of square root of 3 into iota. So further, we break this fraction and we write these two separately on both of these two values, and we get this is 2 times 2 becomes 4, and we obtain minus 2 plus minus. This is also 2 times 2 becomes 4, and we get 2 times of square root of 3 into iota. So finally, we have there are four roots of the given equation, in which these two roots are complex roots and two roots are real roots. And finally, we have the solution set of this problem is, in the solution set we have two real roots, and these two roots are 0 and 4, and two roots are complex, and these are minus 2 plus minus 2 times of square root of 3 into iota. So this is our final answer of this question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.